I would get copyright if I did that. Okay, my hair does look like shit. There's nothing I can really do about that. I'm trying to get my texture back, but it's not really working all that great. Like, I have a few bouncy curls here and there. The rest are just like waves, and some of them are even like straight. And if you've been with me for a while, you know it's because I dyed my hair. I bleached my hair and then I dyed it blue. And then I just re-dyed it this color. And yeah, that completely ruined my hair. Everybody like that does have like wavy curly hair, like, yeah, do the big chop. And I'm like, fuck no. And I think it was kind of on my subconscious a little bit, because I had a dream that I had my hair in braids and it just like ripped off, like where it had like the little chonguito, it just like ripped off and my hair was like so short. And I was like, oh my fucking god. And it looked good in my dream, but hell no. Like, my hair is kind of like my safety net. I hide in my hair. I'm a little emo. It's okay. It's all good. But yeah, I think it looks better this way. This camera just does not give me any kind of kindness. It shows no mercy. It makes me look like caca. But it is what it is. Like, as you can see, like, these hairs like back here are just kind of like meh. You know what I mean? We're gonna be, obviously, as you can tell by the title, we're gonna be doing some kind of like quick, easy, get ready with me. It's probably gonna be a grunge look, because it always ends up looking grunge. And we're gonna talk about my hair. We're gonna talk about low waist. We're gonna go ahead and probably even talk about a giveaway. Depends. I think I'm like, yeah. Anyways, let's just get on into this video. And I just touched my face without putting hand sanitizer on. I'm a mess right now. No. So I feel like I kind of had to say this, but please excuse my hair. It's everywhere right now. I'm trying to get my pattern back. But that being said, I kind of feel like it sucks that I have to say that, because having curly hair or even like wavy hair kind of sucks, especially if you're in like that 2B area. It really sucks. Like, what is it, like 2B, 2C, right? Those ones, I believe. I would definitely say like 2B, right? Right now it looks like a 2B, but I can get, my hair usually looks like a 2C, which is a little bit better because they're more defined. And as I showed you guys, like, I have curls and they like bounce and everything like that, but since I fucking damaged my hair so bad, like, that's my bad, you know what I mean? Like, that's my fault. But anyways, I hate that I have to say, please excuse my hair, because as a fucking person that has like almost kinky hair in a way, and not like tight coils, but just like kinky hair, I always get told like, did you brush your hair? Brush your hair, straighten your hair, fix your hair, put your hair up. Like, that shit gets so annoying, so much so that I would just not even try to take care of my curls. When I was younger, I had like really pretty like ringlet spirals. They were kind of on the bigger side. They weren't tight or kinky. I have Latin hair. A lot of Mexicans, Latin people have some kind of wave to their hair, or at least on my side. But yeah, so we all have like texture in our hair. Even my mom has like texture in her hair, but she does not care for her hair the way a curly person or wavy girl should. I'm just gonna say curly girl because, I mean, come on, let's not discriminate here, okay? I am aware that my hair is more like on the wave. I have mixed hair, okay? So it's like wavy, curly, it's both. I have curls, but I also have waves. So I'm just gonna be saying both of them throughout the video. So yeah, growing up, my mom never really cared for my curls. We would always use like a bunch of like different products, a lot of which had sulfates. We all used silicones. We would use silicones because they would make my hair like really almost weigh my curls down to where it was a little bit more manageable. And now that I'm older, I realize it's just because of the heavy products. It was just weighing my hair down, you know what I mean? Like, and at that time, I just thought like, oh, this stuff is making my hair look like so smooth. And as I said, like, growing up, we didn't really care for my curly hair. My mom was always working and going to school, so she was never really there to care for my hair. And when she would do my hair when I was younger, she wanted like really simple methods, right? So we never really cared for it. And then growing up, I just would do the same thing, just like not really care for it at all. And when I would do hair or anything like that, like, we would use products that were meant for curls, but we didn't really know too much about like the no silicone and no nothing like that, because I mean, come on, this was like the early 2000s, during this time when I was actually getting into hair. I would, for a good while, like my senior year and so on and so forth, I embraced my natural texture. I would actually like leave my hair like the way that it was, but I was still using products that I shouldn't have, and I was dyeing my hair on a regular. So my hair was definitely at the 2B area, and I didn't like it. So I would just continue to straighten my hair and not really take good care of it, like at all whatsoever. And when I say like, I live in a very humid spot, it's fucking hot. You're gonna hear my AC turn on and off. I'm sorry about that. But anyways, continuing. I would like embrace it or whatever, but since I would still kind of dye and process my hair and bleach it and do all that other shit, and I was using a lot of heat in my hair, it would still kind of look like kinky, and people would be like, did you brush your hair? Like, you need to brush your hair. I would always get fucking stupid comments like that, and it would piss me off and like kind of make me feel a little insecure about my hair. And then I would just eventually like straighten it. Like, look at this little fucking baby hair right here. You see how it's just like out and about, like living life? Like, what the fuck? I don't know. I mean, it's cute, but whatever. So yeah, and then like literally like a little while ago, I was styling my hair like this year. I believe, what year is this? 2019. I was styling my hair like in the curly way. I just hate it though, because it's a long ass time. If you have curly fucking hair, or even like 2B, 2C fucking hair, like that shit takes a long time. It's at least 45 minutes. And I don't like it. And I don't like using heat in my hair, so it takes even longer to air dry. But sometimes I have that problem to where when I air dry, the products that I put in my hair kind of weigh my hair down. I have very light, fine hair, so I need to be careful with the products that I use, or else it will weigh it down. So it would take a while for me to go ahead and finally actually do my hair. And when I would do my hair, it was so pretty. It was like a 2C, and I love the 2C hair that I have. Like, I love it so much. I like would post it on Snapchat. If I find any pictures, I'll try my best to post them. I'm pretty sure I've done it before on YouTube already, but if not, if I find it, I'll like post them or whatever. So I really liked that kind of shape, but then again, it would take so long that I just like didn't even keep up with it. So fast forward to last month, like a month and a half ago, I bleached my hair and I dyed it blue, and then I dyed it I dyed it teal, then I dyed it blue, and then I dyed it a darker blue, and then I dyed it this color. So yeah, my pattern is no longer there. So you guys will have to excuse me while I go back through this transition. That being said, it's going to suck. I am so, like, my hair is kind of like an insecurity of mine, I'm noticing, because since I have this odd texture hair, there's nothing I can do about it. Okay, this is what I was born with. And I don't like posting videos. Like, you have no idea how many videos I have filmed and not posted because my hair looks like this. And I'm just like, I think it looks gross. I think it's just an insecurity. So I'm just hoping and praying that I can get over it, because, you know, it is what it is. This is what my hair is going to be looking like for a good while. I hope that I can get over it and just come to the realization that this is what it's going to look like for a little while, and that's my fault because I bleached and processed my hair so much. So that's it on that little rant. If you have any suggestions, please let me know. Again, my hair is very fine, so I don't like thick, like too heavy styling products. Right now I'm using the Gantu styling cream, or yeah, I think it's the curling styling cream or something, but the kids one, I really like that one. I don't like their custard. I don't like anything else from there. I do have like the reactivator though that I use sometimes, but not a lot. I have a lot of Diva Curl. I have no idea how much money I spent on Diva Curl, and it's kind of a waste in my opinion. But I've never tried the Wave Maker. Maybe I should try that one. I don't really like the Diva Curl that much, but I use it still just because I fucking purchased it, and that shit is not cheap. I hate things with coconut in it. I have high protein hair, but anytime I use coconut oil, it breaks my hair. So I do not tend to go to anything with coconut in it, but I do, yeah. So right now I'm using the Maui shampoos and conditioner, the bamboo ones, the one that helps thicken hair, and I like that one a lot, but it's not a curling shampoo or conditioner, and I feel like that's something that I might need for right now. So yeah, if you do have any recommendations, please leave them in the comments below. I hate defusing my hair too, and I know a lot of people are like have certain like techniques and stuff like that. So if you have any suggestions, leave them in the comments below. So let's go ahead and move on to this actual makeup look. I'm using the Huda Beauty Mall Obsessions. Huda Beauty, I freaking love their eyeshadows a lot. Like, I like it a lot. So I kind of want today to be a little bit of a subtle grunge, but yeah, I mean, I just want my look to look subtle, but it always looks in a way kind of grungy, so I'm just gonna roll with it. So yeah, do you guys like it when products are listed in the comments? When products are listed in the description box? I honestly personally do. It does take a long ass time though, so that's kind of a sucky part, but let me know if you guys like it when things are listed at least in the description box. Sometimes when I do post makeup looks on my Instagram, I also list it there, so check out my Instagram if you are not following me already. It's Krystalscouture, just like everything else. I need to start doing that. Look in the description box. I guess let's talk about low waist. I don't know how I'm doing with this area. I feel like I'm being a little bit more mindful of the things that I now purchase, which I think is a good thing, because I mean, come on, like that's where it starts, right? But like, for example, I'm trying to buy things that contain more like glass products, less plastic, and also things that really aren't wrapped in plastic. Like for example, pastas, I'm trying to get them from boxes rather than like the plastic bags. I stopped buying bottled water and got a water filtration thingy. But that kind of does suck still, because the cartridge and stuff and the actual thing itself, I believe, is made out of plastic. But yeah, so I don't know about that, but you know, like I am trying, and I think like, because I originally wanted to buy a water bottle, kind of like filters the water itself, you know what I mean? Like those water bottles where like you put the water in there and then it just automatically filters it for you. But the only ones that I could find that were like that were plastic. So yeah, I'm trying to buy less plastic so that I put less out into this world. I also found out that here in my community, they pick up composting. So that's good for me. So I'm trying to compost, because originally I just wanted to compost like in my freezer, because I didn't know what the fuck I was doing. But now that I figured out that we do have composting in this community, that's what I've been trying to do. So I do have to like call a lot and like inquire about it, like what can we put in here? And it's basically like green yard, like scrappings from the house, like grass trimmings and stuff like that, and also food. So that's good. You know, I'm like trying my best to like figure out what I can and cannot put in there, just because I'm not trying to create any green grass. I think that's what it's called, right? Green grass gas, or green gas, or green something like that. I don't know. You guys Google that shit yourself. Greenhouse gas. There you go, Krystal. The other day I did film or it was actually yesterday. Was it yesterday? No, it was the day before yesterday. I did film a video on like products that I no longer use. Well, I did film that, and I liked it because I was able to figure out like certain products that I didn't really use anymore, and you know, like, find homes for them. So I really liked that concept. Let me know if you did too. And it's kind of part of like my low waist kind of journey, I guess you can say, because you know, I'm giving it away and I'm not wasting, it's not wasting here away in my makeup collection. And granted, I do have more makeup than the average person, but that's because I do professionally do makeup on different clients as well as hair. So I do have extra stuff, but these are products that I had already used personally, and I don't want to use it myself. And I don't want to keep things as a, oh, what if I need this again in the future, or what if I need this, or blah blah blah, you know, like a what if kind of scenario, because that's how I started hoarding, and I'm not going to do that again. So if I need it, I can go ahead and just like repurchase it. But this particular items, like they were on the verge of expiring, so I wouldn't want that shit in my makeup kit anyways, you know what I'm saying? So I have been like seeing a lot of videos on my recommendations on like things to buy, low waist, and stuff like that, or things not to buy too, and I have been like kind of intrigued. I used to sew everything, like seriously everything. I had my own sewing machine that my mom bought me. Thank you, Mom. I think I was like 16 when she bought it for me, and all the way from 16, No, probably 17 because I didn't use it at first. So we'll say 17 all the way up until the age of 21. I made my own clothes, and if I didn't make it, I kind of like would alter it to where it was more like my style. I used this machine so fucking much, but with all the moving that I did throughout the years, I moved to I moved out of the house. I lived by myself, and then I lived with Wes, and then I moved to California, and then I moved back, and it's just like it got left. So I haven't had a sewing machine in a hot minute. So back to the zero waste. I want to make my own like cotton rounds and stuff like that. I always see like cotton rounds that are offered, but there's a certain kind or a certain shape, I should say, that I'm looking for that I can't find anywhere. And I don't want to really say it right now because I'm not trying to give away any ideas for my shop. But yeah, like there's certain things that aren't offered that I'm looking for. And I have asked people, I have asked people like, hey, can you do like a custom and like make this shape here? And I'll send them like an image, and they've all told me like, oh, we don't offer anything like that, or we don't do customs or something like that. So I'm like, alright, well fuck it, dude, I'll do it myself, watch me. And so that's my plan. I plan on doing that, like I said, along with the natural kind of vibe of my shop. That's kind of what I will be doing. And I also want to start doing things for around the house. Like, we would buy paper mats, like placemats, and we do that because my boys are fucking messy, especially Thing 2. He's so messy when he eats. But I started thinking like I should just probably make my own cloths. And I've been hand sewing for a long time because, like I said, I don't have my sewing machine anymore. But I feel like if I get a sewing machine, I can go back into, I can do like more, not mass production, but I can produce more, and it will be a little bit more professional looking. So I do want to start doing that too. So I think the whole point of this is I'm gonna get a sewing machine. If there's anything that you have like request that you don't normally see out there for like reusable items for the house or for skin or for babies or anything like that, or even like organic skincare, hair care, if you have any requests, let me know, and I can go ahead and definitely start working on a recipe for them, or start working on a sketch on how I would like things to look so that I can start offering them in my shop too, because my shop is not just going to be for my own use, but it's going to be for you guys too, you know? And also in the long run, the more things that you use that are reusable, you save money. You know what I mean? So obviously with this whole low waste kind of thing, I'm going a little bit minimal as well. I have always like been somewhat minimal, but not like really fully dedicated. And now I am actually trying to be, not just because of this is a little reddish, not just because of like the low waste thing, but also because of, you know, like I'm trying to get a house. I do also want to be minimal so I have less things to move out, and it's also obviously helping save money. And I don't know if you guys have ever bought a house before, but it's kind of expensive. And then I'm trying to get a larger one too. I've been also like doing things myself. Like I know in my what's in my bag, I showed you guys like my recycled crayons that I made. I also, like I said, I'm trying to make like place setters. Right now I just have fabric, but I want to like hem the edges, you know, to make it look more professional. What else? I want to make my own Play-Doh, so I'm trying to like find the perfect recipe. My son is allergic to dye, so it's a little harder in a way. I don't think I like this highlight. Like, it's a little chalky. I mean, it was only like $1, but I don't think I like this highlighter. Did I say eyeshadow? I meant highlighter. So do you guys have like any tips on being minimal? Also, you guys know that I've already like, I'm pretty minimal when it comes to like my everyday carry essentials, like my wallet and stuff. But since it's the summer and I always have my boys with me now when I do errands, because during the school year I don't have them with me, they're in school, I now have to carry the backpack that I showed you guys with me, like that summer edition. If you guys haven't seen it, it should already be up on my channel. Go check it out after this video. So yeah, I have to carry a backpack now because Thing 1 is a whole nother story. Like, let me tell you, he's a whole nother story. He throws fits like nothing. But well, I mean, like, he's not really that bad, but he can seem pretty bad. In public areas, I like to have him in the basket so that I'm able to see him, but he hates being in the basket. I don't know if it has to do with his autism, not liking to be in like a confined spot, but he will wander around and I get freaked out, okay? Like, I need to see you, and he likes to go wander around and see like what's going on, you know. He's very curious, but at the same time it's like, you can't do that, mijo. No, I need to see you, okay? I need to take a backpack now so that I can like offer him Play-Doh or possibly a snack or a toy or stickers or something that will like make him happy, you know what I mean? So that's why I made like the summer edition, because that's what I'm kind of carrying. I just recently came upon like this conclusion, because when it's just like straight to like H-E-B or Walmart, we have one like literally like not even a mile away from the house. So we go there, and all I will take is just my like wallet, like my keychain, my wallet and shit like that. But lately it's just like, alright, I'm gonna have to take my backpack with me. Or maybe they can carry their own backpack. I have one of their backpacks in my car. I hate carrying stuff. Like, I really do. I like to be hands-free. I really hate carrying stuff. Anyways, back to like the minimal stuff. So I always declutter. I always declutter. You know, my friends can like be like, yeah, she declutters, because they always get like my stuff. So I have been doing that. I also been saving my clothes to donate. I like to donate, but not to Goodwill. I mean, I know Goodwill is like a good place to go for secondhand items, but I like to donate to churches and also women's shelters. The makeup that I really don't use, or the skincare that I really don't use, I donate to women's shelters, because, you know, like, these people are in need, and, you know, getting makeup is something that's good. Also, my clothes is something that's good, but for the children's clothes and stuff like that, I will do a mix between the church and a women's shelter, because most of them have kids. And also my friends. My friend has a boy that's around my boy's age, and my boys are a little bit bigger than them, so I'll give them stuff too. We are fortunate enough to have clothes for our kids that I buy, that Wes buys, and that, you know, my mom buys, and sometimes my grandmother will even get them something. So my boys are very fortunate. So we donate, and we donate because, you know, there's people there that need stuff, you know? And yeah, so I'll either give it to friends or donate it. So either way, I'm donating my stuff. So back to the basics. So back to what I was saying. I want to go ahead and actually have a garage sale for the rest of the stuff that I have. Like, I have a shit ton of bags. I have a lot of things. So I want to have a garage sale. Grandmother should be moving here pretty soon, and she says that she wants to have a garage sale too. So I was like, let me get up on that. Honestly, I would just prefer to donate, but since I'm trying to finish saving up for our house, figured we can like try to get like a little bit of money, and whatever is left over we will obviously donate. So yeah, obviously, before you guys, I look like a troll. Before you guys throw away your items, donate them. Like, I know a lot of people would just throw away toys and stuff, and it's like, you know how many kids would love to have that toy, whether it doesn't have batteries or whether it's a little broken? Kids have imaginations. Like, do you know how many kids would love to have that? Like, I mean, come on, donate it. And for me, personally, at first I was a little like, would a woman's shelter even take makeup? So I called and I was like, hey, like, this might sound like a little crazy, but would you be willing to accept makeup as a donation? Because, you know, like, they are either slightly used or samples that I get from like Sephora that I don't use or something like that. And the first one that I called said yes, so I just went with that one, and I donate there. As far as the churches go, I like to call different ones and like, are you guys, can I donate to this church clothes and toys even though I'm not a part of your church? And they mostly say yes. I don't think I've ever gotten one that said no. If you have things that you are wanting to like throw it in the trash, donate it. And I mean, if worse comes to worse, like if you don't want to go donate it to a church or a women's shelter, then by all means give it to Once Upon a Child or Goodwill. You know what I mean? Stores like Once Upon a Child are like a godsend to a lot of people. I can just hear people saying, go brush your hair, go brush your hair. Did you brush your hair? You don't want to brush your hair? Is that how you're gonna leave? Did you brush your hair? That annoys me so fucking much. I think that's it for this video, guys. It was just like a, you know, just like a let's chill together, get ready with me kind of video. So I hope you guys like kind of got a little bit of information as to what's going on in my life right now. And if you guys share any of these values with me or have any tips for yourself, like any tips that I can go ahead and incorporate within my life, leave them down in the comments below. I would very much appreciate it. Also, like this video if you did, it really helps me out. Subscribe if you are not, and click the little bell button so you can see more of my videos. I upload every Thursday and with the occasional video on Sunday. With that being said, guys, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you all, and I'll see you next time. Bye!